Hey guys, what is going on? It's Chad here, and I just got off work, so I thought I'd make this little video. I had a really eventful day. It was actually pretty terrible. Like soon after I walked in and got signed on and everything. Apparently we had a shoplifter, and our guy David, he's our loss prevention guy, and basically what he does is he wears normal clothes. You know, he's kind of undercover, I guess you could say. And he just walks around the store looking for shoplifters. And apparently there was this 13-year-old girl, and she was stealing something. I don't know what she stole. I think it was like makeup or lipstick. But anyway, David caught her and took her into the office. Her mother, father, and grandmother were also in the store, and he took them in the office as well. And all I heard was just yelling, and then slap. Her mom slaps her so hard in the face, and it was like the slap heard around the world. It was insanely loud. That girl is lucky she even has a face left. It's so horrible. And then the girl starts crying. You know, I almost felt bad, but I mean, I guess that's what you get for shoplifting, right? But anyway, after that, I'd say, I don't know, sorry, voice crack there. Anyway, I'd say an hour later, my boss told me to go to aisle 12 and straighten up, look for items that are out of place or turn the wrong way. So I go to aisle 12, and you know, I'm looking left or right. I'm walking down the aisle looking, you know. And there's this elderly lady, and she's like, "Excuse me, sir," and I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she asked me if I'm following her, and I'm like, "No, ma'am, I'm not following you at all." And I'm just telling her that I'm doing my job. You know, my manager told me to straighten up and stuff. And she keeps asking me the same thing. "Are you following me? Why are you following me? I don't like to be followed, you know." And I'm just like, "Ma'am, seriously, I'm not following you." And she just keeps going on and on. And she's like, "It really doesn't look like you're straightening up at all." And I was like, "Ma'am, that's because I'm talking to you." And at this point I'm getting kind of irritated, but you know, obviously I can't show that in front of the customer. But anyway, so she just keeps going on, and I keep telling her, "Ma'am, I'm not following you, blah blah blah, just doing my job." And you know, at this point I just tell her, you know, "I'll go to the next aisle and I'll leave you alone," you know. So I just walk away, you know, to make her feel better. To prove to her that I'm not following her at all. So I go to the next aisle, start straightening and stuff, wait for her to leave. I tell my boss about it, and you know, you kind of have to tell your boss if something like that happens. And he told me that, you know, usually if a customer gets like that, you know, they're up to no good. I don't know if she was stealing something or not. I didn't see it, so. So a little later, she got done shopping, and the cashier at the front had to call him back up, and I was her backup because she had a line of people. And so we start ringing people up and stuff, and the lady walks up, and I'm like, "Ma'am, I can get you over here." And she yells across the room, or across the registers, "No, I don't want you to ring me up." And I was like, "Ma'am, please don't be like that." And I shouldn't have said that, but you know, I was irritated with her. And you know, I just wanted her to get out of the store. And we had a line of people behind her. You know, I told her that, "Please don't be like that. You know, we have a line of people that want to leave." So she's like, "Fine, whatever," and she walks over, and I ring her up. She leaves, and I say, "Ma'am, have a nice day." And she said, "Whatever." So she was really mean. The next lady, let's see, what did she yell at me about? Oh, I had rung her up and everything, and she had already paid. So I was grabbing her bags to put them in her cart so she could you know, take the cart with her to her car. And she yelled at me for touching her bags. like I've not already touched them when I put the food and stuff in the bag. So, you know, I'm just like, whatever. And I walk over to my register and start ringing up other people. It's ridiculous, guys. I mean, I have to do my job. All I was doing was helping her put her bags in the cart. Alright, the last lady today that yelled at me. Today sucked. The last lady, it was just because me and the other cashier, we had a bunch of people like in our line, and honestly she was just impatient, and she was just yelling constantly, telling us to speed up, and she said something to the effect of we should hire faster people or something like that. Just really stupid stuff. I mean, basically I got yelled at 3 times today for doing my job. Customers, sometimes they're just so unfair. But anyway, that was my day pretty much. Other than that, the day was alright, I guess. It was a short shift, which is nice, because I definitely don't like being there that long. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut the video here. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles.